It's 5 minutes till 10. So it's been 10 minutes. 10 minutes old.
He's a new one.
Uh-oh. You didn't cry with Mom.
I have to say Rex probably in my personal life and career is one of the most memorable people you would ever meet.
He's a wonderful friend, he's a wonderful father, he's just a great human being.
He does everything with a wicked sense of humor, mixed with this total candor.
First of all, thank Tom Hipwell for that picture. I've been wondering for years why all the ladies have been calling me Sexy Rexy. I just figured it out.
And I can tell you that this guy is loved inside this company.
I first started to figure out that I wasn't walking correctly. And I mainly found out through carrying a cup of coffee in the morning to my office, and I started to spill that coffee, and I didn't know why.
Multiple system atrophy, which is also known as MSA, is a disorder of the nervous system. It is a very, very tough disease. It is as bad as a disease can be. It will progress relentlessly over a period of about 5 to 8 years. We do not currently have a cure for this disease.
We just felt like we got hit in the head.
Yeah, so that was a relatively tough appointment we had there.
That was hard. That was really hard.
You know what you kind of gravitate to is, how long do I have? And, you know, so you can kind of plan that time out. The symptoms I have now are an inconvenience to me. They're a bit frustrating, but I'm still walking, I'm still talking. You know, now is the good time. You've only got so much time, you want to make sure it counts.
We don't want to spend our time going to doctors and doing stem cell and different things. We just want to enjoy the time the best we can. I mean, we have 2 young boys.
You know, the 2 problems is, you know, awareness and research. Myself and other people would like to think that there's research being done and they can find a cure before, you know, we're gone.
Or at least a way to slow the progression.
Yeah. And doesn't seem to be any research going on.
The way I feel is that something needs to be done here on a larger scale. We need to be able to make some progress. We need to be able to tell people someday that something other than there's no hope.
Kim was flying and happened to sit next to the director of TGen.
Well, TGen's goal is really to take the groundbreaking research from the Human Genome Project and use it for life-changing results. For those of us that travel a lot, we usually like to have a cone of silence around us. I happened to look over and see that Kim Jeffrey, who was my seatmate next to me, was looking at an interesting manuscript. That led to us talking about what I did in the nonprofit space, and showed him a video of a young woman who benefited from our sequencing her genome, treating her and having a remarkable response. And that's when he looked at me and he said, "Could you consider this type of an approach for MSA?"
What has us excited to dive into this disease is the falling cost of sequencing that human genome sequence, that human blueprint, and our ability to leverage the whole family to better understand MSA.
It really was a remarkable opportunity to align what he hoped was something that could happen with research with something that we hoped could happen for the patient.
There's certainly some hope that TGen can help. And I think regardless of what comes out of this, I think it is going to help MSA. Whether they can do anything fast enough to help me or not, I don't know for sure, but it's definitely going to help future patients with MSA.
We're going to generate more information than the world has ever seen in regards to MSA. There's no question that what's needed to accelerate the efforts today are more families coming forward with this disease that are willing to participate, more funding that allows us to generate data which can be shared with scientists, and then more focus, more attention on this disease. It's just unknown.
I feel like it's up to me to raise the awareness and try to raise some funds to help this while I still am in pretty good shape.
I don't know how he does it. I really don't know. I mean, it's like he still has the belly laugh, every day at work. He loves to be with all of us. He likes to be a part of the business. Like I said, it's just a testament to who he is.
Tracy she's such a strong woman, and what she was doing before, she was a visiting nurse taking care of other people. So she's got this medical skill and knowledge, and like most women, we just roll up our sleeves and we go right to work, and she's gone to task.
I've kind of got the crying out of the way, but I had a lot of crying to do because I had to cry for 4 people. I had to cry for Rex, I had to cry for Park, Wilson, and myself. So now that I've got that over with, I guess the only thing that keeps me going is that he just keeps going. He doesn't get upset and he doesn't get angry. He hasn't been depressed. He just takes it and he keeps moving. And so I've kind of decided to do the same.
You've got a choice. You can dwell on the bad or dwell on the good. And I've always been a positive person.
You have.
And
you have. And it's serving you well now.
Many patients with a disease or disorder like MSA logically could go into a shell, not share their story, and not share the type of pain, the type of focus that families go through. And yet it is so important for us to have those warriors on the front line. But it also takes somebody like Rex, like his family, like Tracy, his wife, that are brave enough to say, you know what, we'll put our lives out there. We'll let people, share our pain, our struggles. It's critical to find individuals like that to help tell this story.